Hey, my lovely Cancers, the moon is full and it is in the sign of Libra, in our 4th house of family, home, security, which is kind of a big deal because you're probably already feeling the effects, seeing that we are the moon children. We're ruled by the moon, and this full moon is at home in our sign, right? So the 4th house is all about, like I said, your family, your home, your security. And your home can be your physical home. You know, your home can be your roots, like where you come from, or the home that you're going to establish, right? This full moon, you guys, in Libra, it's the first full moon since we've had the equinox, the spring equinox. So, you know, that was a major shift for us to kind of move into spring, which is the theme of renewal, rebirth, newness, okay? Things coming alive again. And so this is a really, really big moon, okay? This is a really, really big moon for us. Libra is all about, you know, relationships and balance. So you could be finding that themes of boundaries are coming up around this time. So just be on the lookout for that. I'm going to pull a couple of cards and see what additional messages Spirit has for us Cancers for this full moon in Libra. Honey, Milo came running in here. If y'all heard his little chime, he came running in here like he got something to tell y'all too. Like he was like, hold on. Oh, she's talking to them. But anywho, you guys, welcome back to the Cancerian Vibe. I am the Boss Lady B. Thank you so much for joining me, you guys. I'm so grateful for my Vibe tribe, you guys. Shout out to you. But let's see, you know, of course, full moons are all about releasing, surrendering, what we need to leave behind. So I'm going to start off with the surrender deck and see what Spirit wants us to leave behind. Focus on surrendering this full moon in Libra. Thank you for clear, accurate messages for my Cancers. So look at that. Surrender your desire to control people, Cancer. And you know, it's funny, surrender to prayer showed up here at the bottom of the deck, but I feel like surrender to prayer showed up the last time that I used this deck for Cancer, and it wasn't too long ago. So I just feel like, you know, quite literally prayer, but your spiritual practice, your daily spiritual routine, that may very well be kind of a focus at this time too, or you're needing to kind of dive more into that. You may be feeling that nudge to kind of dive more into your spirituality, however that looks like for you, okay? But surrender your desire to control people. Being over controlling can sabotage relationships, all right? So to be more effectively achieve your goals, back off, regroup, and give the situation some breathing room. So Cancer, I feel like Spirit is saying there is, for somebody, Cancer, because it's funny, like I said, I just got done giving y'all the little astrology part of this full moon in Libra, all about your relationships, your connections, okay, and your boundaries, all right? So you may find yourself kind of trying to control a situation or a narrative in a certain relationship or connection. It doesn't have to be romantic. Somebody could be quite literally, because this snake is like jumping out to me. You could be dealing with the snake, or you know, take a look in the mirror. You could quite be the snake yourself. However, especially if you're like trying to manipulate someone to do something your way, like that is kind of snakish, okay? But anywho, Spirit is asking you to kind of, you know, look at this situation in a different lens, kind of back off. You know, maybe you're too emotionally invested, especially, you know, the moon is full. You probably are, you know, a little more sensitive, a little more moody. You probably haven't had any sleep. You probably got insomnia. So you could kind of be a little bit more reactionary. Spirit is kind of telling you to take a beat, you know, and let go of this desire to kind of control things. You know, Cancer, I'm not going to speak for us, but they do say Cancers do kind of tend to be controlling. I'm not going to agree or disagree, because I ain't going to put us out there like that. But if you're trying to control someone, know that, you know, there's no one that you control except yourself, okay? That's just how it is, okay? Let's see what else Cancer needs to focus on surrendering, Spirit, for this full moon in Libra. What does Cancer need to focus on surrendering? So look at that. Look at that, Cancer. Surrender the idea that you think that you can fix somebody, because you can't. You can't control them. Somebody is addicted to, or you're in a cycle with someone that you are trying your best to like make it work. Basically, I'm getting the vibe of like trying to put a circle through a square, and it's just like, baby, why? Okay, you're trying to make this, and somebody wants something more for somebody than they want it for themselves, and the person wants it for themselves. That's what that's a Cancer. A Cancer is dealing with that. That's your situation where you may be dealing with boundaries around this full moon in Libra, and Spirit is kind of giving you this time to kind of look at how you are in this connection, in this relationship. Like what's going on, okay? Spirit is saying, look, it's time for a relationship to shift, okay? It does not work to try to fix someone. Each person must be accountable for his or her own healing. And that could definitely be the situation for someone. You're dealing with someone who is reacting or acting out of trauma, what they've been through. They may not be as evolved, you know, they haven't gone through that healing. And that's what I'm saying. It's like you want it bad for somebody. Somebody's dealing with someone too that may have like a drug addiction. Y'all, this could be family, okay? Because it's the 4th house. It's around your home, your family. This could definitely even be like a living situation. You're trying to control someone that you're living with, however, like a roommate maybe. But somebody may have like an addiction, any type of addiction. It could be alcohol, drugs, whatever. And you're trying to fix that person, or it's like you want it so bad for this person. You want, you know, you see the good in them, Cancer, because that's the, you know, nurturing side of you. That's the empathy in you. But Spirit is really wanting you to, okay, realize that you can only focus on Cancer, okay? You can only focus on your healing, all right? At the end of the day, you know, if someone else that you're connected with has something, you know, that is controlling them, some type of addiction that's not allowing them to be the person that they need to be for you, it's time to reassess this connection. Is it balanced? Okay, Libra likes balance, right? And, you know, like I said, this is the pink moon, y'all. It's all about newness, okay? So this is time for a relationship to renew, okay? You know, so something may need to kind of go down in this relationship for something new to begin in it, or it needs to end so something new can come in. I'm going to pull one more for us Cancers and see what Spirit wants us to focus on. Surrendering, leaving behind during this full moon in Libra. What does Cancer need to focus on? Surrendering. Surrender to your intuition tried to pop up, but I didn't take that there. But definitely, especially with you feeling more sensitive, you could definitely be feeling more in tune. Okay. And if you're feeling more in tune, you probably already feel like Mercury is retrograde right now. But the moon is all about your intuition. So let's get one more. What does Cancer need to surrender this full moon in Libra, Spirit? Surrender to creativity, okay? So let your imagination soar. Stay open to all creative ideas about how to pursue a dream or solve a problem. So you may have to creatively, and I'm not saying solve this person, I'm saying solve the problem or this issue. You may have to find a creative way to fix a situation that comes up around your home life, around a family situation, all right? But Spirit is asking you, I'm definitely seeing, look, the mirror and the butterflies, it's like opening a portal to newness. The butterflies definitely represent the change and the transformation. So be open to, and I don't want to say it like wild things, like you know, it's just gonna be crazy. It's just, I feel like it may be a step out of your comfort zone. Okay, but just stay open. Spirit is wanting you to stay open to the creative ideas. You could definitely be getting downloads intuitively about new things, you know, new answers, how to solve these issues, problems that you may have been facing, or challenges with people, situations, however. Okay, but yeah, it feels like, you know, you're gonna have to step out of your comfort zone during this full moon. So let's pull some moon messages from the Moonology deck. Messages for Cancer for this full moon in Libra, Spirit. Have faith in your dreams. We have this waxing crescent moon energy, but Spirit is wanting you, look, I'm seeing the butterfly too. It's really just giving the vibe of spring and something is blooming. Okay, have faith in your dreams. Okay, Spirit is telling you, look, dream big. Okay, surrender to the creativity. You may be getting wild, transformative ideas, dreams. I feel like let your soul open up to this. Okay, be so receptive. Because it's really, yeah, definitely giving the same vibe. I feel like it's Spirit's repeating the message here. Kind of, because she's like in the field here too. But the butterflies of transformation, yeah, I'm just seeing new ideas. So have faith in those dreams. It's like, you know, I feel like you may get some, and the only word that's coming to me is wow, but I don't want you to take it negatively, but it's just like you may get some off the wall ideas. Like Spirit really wants you to be open to things changing in a different way, like ideas that you have, like if you're facing a situation in your home life, right? Say this may be very specific for someone, but I'm getting a roommate situation heavy, or like where you're living with someone and there may be an issue in the house and you all are able to, like, y'all been at it for a while maybe, or there's just been no resolution, right? But you may suddenly just come up with a solution that works for both of you all, that brings the peace back into your home, that brings the security back around you, or just however, you know, to kind of bring things back into balance. Basically, that's what I feel like is going to happen, and you just want to be open to that. Look, believing in the impossible showing up. So yeah, I feel like somebody may get like a wild dream. Okay, you see and envision yourself, if you imagine yourself as the president of Zimbabwe, and that's just way out of your league, you just never thought that you could, it may be like that. Okay, it's gonna be a wild dream, but Spirit wants you to really lean into this. Okay, you know, we still have Saturn in Pisces. Pisces is a sign of intuition and creativity and leaning into that during this time. Okay, Cancer is going to be beneficial for you. See, Cancer, nothing will come of this situation. Okay, so this is void of course moon. I feel like because this is with the situation or a person that you're dealing with, y'all. Some of you could be dealing with the Gemini. This could be the Gemini, doesn't have to be, but I feel like communication is the issue between you and another person. And Spirit is saying nothing's going to come of this if you don't communicate, or for some of you, this is flat out confirmation, like the situation, like this is the end of the road, this is it. Okay, nothing is growing. Okay, this is void. Okay, it's void. It's like a voided check. Okay, it's no good. It is no good. So Spirit is letting you know, okay, look, it's time for something new. Spring is here. Spring is here. And it's time for something new. But communication is key. If you are in a situation where you feel like, and take an honest look at yourself, Cancer. Okay, I feel like this mirror situation, that's funny that I feel like I said something about a mirror earlier. I can't remember, but definitely the mirror is sticking out to me, Cancer. So I feel like this is a let's be real with ourselves moment. Let's take a look in the mirror. Okay, the worst person to lie to is ourselves. All right, but if you resonate with the fact of you're trying to control someone or fix someone, whether your intentions are pure, genuine, and honest, or malicious, like however, whatever the intentions are, I want you to check that. I want you to check that and see, you know, what have you been putting into that? Okay, because yeah, somebody wants something more for the other person than the other person wants it for themselves. And Spirit is saying, let it go. Nothing's going to come of this situation. This could even be, you know, where you're fighting in a connection, or you're trying to fight for a relationship or a connection and the other person isn't fighting. It takes two in the ring. Okay, so if the other person, you can't make them. You can't make them. So if you're in that situation, Spirit is just trying to say, look, it's okay to let it go, because there's going to be something new that blooms from the situation. It's void, it's denied, leave it. Okay, But some of you may have to find like creative ways to communicate, or it's like you're going to have to find like, you know, just like people have love languages, people have a way of communicating. And so you have to find that compromise, or, you know, let's see. Let's get one more for Cancer. Your dreams need a practical plan, okay? So definitely the energy of dreams. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I feel like I said that your dreams was important in the week ahead reading. And definitely the information that you was going to get, this download in your dreams, was going to give you some type of plan, especially for like your path to abundance. Okay, so this is full moon energy, full moon in Taurus, but Taurus is kind of that pleasure. When I think of Taurus, I definitely think of money. So that's what I'm thinking about right here. And see, it's following up under this with this creativity energy. So there could be some type of idea that you get. That's why Spirit is saying, look, stay open to the dreams that you get, okay? Because you could get some type of dream, some type of vision, and that's what you need, Cancer. All you need is the vision, and then all you got to do after that is make the plan, okay? Take the vision, break it down into what a practical plan could be, okay? So doing the actual work. Excuse me. You may need to you know, take some time to plan and breathe out, but have faith in it. Don't give up on your dreams. Work towards this plan. I'm gonna pull from the other Moonology deck too. Just a couple messages for Cancer. Reveal what needs to be seen this last quarter moon in Scorpio. So, and I feel like you need to show someone or something, however it resonates for you, the worth that you know that you have. And if you don't know your worth, this is a great time to like go back over, you know how they count inventory, like check your price. Check your price. Yesterday's price is not today's price, okay? And I feel like that's what Spirit is kind of asking you, one, to kind of come out, be your authentic creative self. I'm feeling like with that wild energy, do something wild and crazy. There may be something that, you know, you want to share with the world, something that needs to be seen. The Scorpio energy, this water, so there may be feelings that you have. Someone needs to reveal some type of feelings, but definitely the worth around what you are working towards, your money. Additional messages for Cancer for this full moon in Libra, Spirit. So new moon in Scorpio. Scorpio energy showing up heavy here. Go deeper, okay? So Spirit is saying, look, go deep and really show what needs to be seen, okay? So look, this is a time, that's what I'm saying, this mirror is like opening up the soul. You want to go deep into the soul and reveal that to the world, reflect it back to the world, show that to the world. That's where you know, your dreams come into play, right? Dig deeper. Definitely this energy of Scorpio. Someone could have Scorpio in their chart or be dealing with the Scorpio here, but Scorpio energy showed up a little heavy, okay? Let's see, give me one more for Cancer. Full moon in Libra. What does Cancer need to know for the full moon in Libra, Spirit? New moon in Capricorn. So step up and lead. Step up and lead. This there's a lot of newness energies showing up too with the new moons. So definitely I'm feeling just the energy of newness, even though it's a full moon. It's like, you know, there's that ending. It's a cycle. It's not linear. It's, you know, circular, right? It's the moon. It goes and comes back around. But there could definitely be a opportunity for you to kind of step up into some type of spotlight, lead in some type of way. And I feel like, yeah, being grounded in the fact of your confidence around this. Clarify, step up and lead for Cancer. I feel like that's what, okay, this step up and lead, it's giving trendsetter. Because it's around here with this creative energy, that wild, or it's it's like weird, but in a good way weird. But it's like you setting some type of trend or doing something, and because it's like you're showing your real you, because you may have been like trying to hide it or contain it, or you know, just kind of fit in. Definitely with this full moon too, astrologically it is kind of highlighting the things of the hidden, the unseen, you know, especially with the cancer energy. So this makes sense. I feel like Spirit is saying, you know, really pull that out of you. Like kind of, it almost feels like Spirit is saying kind of come out of your shyness. You may not technically be shy, but you could be. But it's time for you, like it's a new day, and it's time for you to lead. It's time for you to lead. But I am going to clarify it still. Let's see. So know you are loved, okay? And make some time for self-love. Showed up here at the bottom of the deck. This is that new moon and Libra energy showing up. So we got, look, all this new moon energy, but last quarter moon did show up too. Make time for self-love. So know that you are loved not only by yourself, because you give yourself the love that you need. You don't depend on it from anyone else, okay? Know that you're loved by Spirit. But I do feel like, know that people are going to resonate with you. No matter how weird you think you are or whatever, there's going to be a connection for you, you know, out there. Know that people are going to, you know, resonate and love and appreciate you, you know, for being who you are. So showing who you really are, your most authentic self. I do feel like, yeah, with this Libra energy, because it's the new moon in Libra, then last quarter moon in Libra, definitely balancing that out. Okay, so, but definitely, see, yeah, at the bottom of the deck here, true north, staying true to yourself. So it's kind of like, yeah, following your destiny, following your true north. There's that snake showing up again too. So it's like, I do feel like someone could be dealing with someone that may not have been true to them, or that could be the situation for something, or someone, or something could be coming up where you find this out, especially around relationships, friendships. It's like something could be revealed. There could definitely be, because, yeah, with this having activity in your relationships, home, you know, your security, you could definitely be experiencing different experiences in this energy, okay? But know that you're not being punished too. I feel like this, know that you're loved. Know that you aren't being punished. Because, yeah, it almost feels like Spirit is kind of like pushing you out to do something, to be your full, you know, to live up to your potential, basically, right? And you could feel kind of like it's punishment, like you're being forced. But you know how your parents try to say, like, I'll whip you because I love you? Yeah, it's giving that kind of vibe. But anywho, I'm going to pull a final message for us for this full moon in Libra energy for Cancer Spirit. One final message you want us Cancers to know for this full moon in Libra. One final message. So, yeah, this waxing gibbous moon. Look, it's okay to change direction. Manifestation showed up here at the bottom of the deck. So, this is, what you seek is seeking you. So know that, okay? And it is okay to change your direction, okay? There's more than one way to happy, okay? That's why I feel like Spirit is saying, like, stay open to how things can change, how the things that you're asking for or trying to manifest can show up. They may not look like how you envisioned or thought, but I definitely feel like stay open to that. Because see, even this moon, that moon looks familiar. Yeah, the waxing. So this was a waxing crescent, but this is a waxing gibbous. But it's basically just going in a cycle. So Spirit is showing within the cards like how we're starting a cycle and closing a cycle. And it's always like that, okay? But make sure that you do take some time out for self-care, self-love, okay? And take some time out to show yourself love and follow what would truly make you happy. Let's read the additional message. Let's see. For the waxing gibbous. And the waxing gibbous message is on the number 28. 2 and 8 is 10, y'all. 10 is an ending, but it reduces down to 1, which is a beginning. So here we are, just confirmation of spirit saying, look, some things may be ending, dying out. You got to pull up them weeds because it's time for spring. Okay, it's time for a new bloom. It's time for, okay, some renewal, some rejuvenation. Okay, but it's okay to change the direction, right? You're being called to look closely at the path that you are on, all right? Examine your goals and your vision. If you feel like you need to make some changes to achieve your goals, do them now. Now is a perfect moment. Now. Do not waste any minute. Time is precious. And life is precious, okay? The waxing gibbous moon is the last phase before the moon reaches its fullness. It represents adjustments, refining, and editing. Things do not always work out the way we plan, and it is acceptable and expected to change the direction sometimes. So remember here when spirit was talking about your dreams need a practical plan. And yeah, having a plan, but not being so fixated on it coming out the way that you expected, Cancer. Like I said, there's more than one way to happy. There's more than one way to get to your goal, okay? So just keep that in mind. Trust the universe. Trust that the universe will support you through every journey that you take, okay? Trust the redirection. Most importantly, trust yourself. So you're being redirected for a reason. Redirected for a reason. There's something going left in a certain situation or a certain relationship in your life, and it's to redirect you for a reason. It's to show you a different path, show you a different way, okay? You may want to sit down with a pen and paper and write down your goals or a situation or the vision that you want clarity on, okay? Before you go to bed, put that sheet of paper under your pillow. Then the minute that you wake up, y'all, the minute that you wake up in the morning, journal on what you like, how you're feeling, okay? Write down everything that came to you during the night. What did you see? How did it feel? Sometimes you receive very clear answers, okay? But sometimes you receive symbols and signs that you have to investigate. Sometimes you can reach out to, you know, a spiritual advisor, all that, to help you if you are needing to kind of investigate those signs. But take the time to analyze the message that you have been given. And I feel like, you know, it could definitely be coming by way of your dreams or intuition, all right? So within it comes the answers that you're going to need, right? So, and some of you may definitely be asking a question about something ending. I'm definitely just sensing an ending of something that you are trying your hardest to fix and not end. You don't want it to end. It's like you're going into like panic mode because you see this ending as, and it could quite literally be like that. You know, it could really, I'm not trying to take away from your feelings, Cancer, but I just feel as though, you know, you're trying too hard to try to make the situation, it's like Jenga blocks. They're trying to fall and you're trying to hold it together. And Spirit is saying, no, let this tower moment, quote unquote, happen. Look, we didn't even pull any tarot, but let this tower moment happen and like wait for what the rebuild is gonna be, because it's gonna be so much better than what you're trying to hold on to. Let's just pull a tarot card just because I said that. Okay, a tarot card for this full moon in Libra for Cancer. A tarot card for this full moon, and the 10 of Wands had tried to come out. So there is a 10 showing up again too, but the 6 of Pentacles. 6 of Pentacles, the good that you do comes back to you. So you could, this could definitely be some unexpected abundance coming back. Something that you've done in the past coming back around to you. Okay, this could definitely be the time where you are like connecting with someone and trying to be charitable. But remember, I said don't do it in the sense of trying to manipulate, whether you're doing it intentionally or maliciously, whatever. It's like you can't control anybody but yourself, Cancer, okay? But definitely I felt the energy of the money when Taurus popped up. So it's like, yeah, definitely there's a good energy of, I feel like there's some type of unexpected flow of abundance, okay? But the heart necklace popping out to me definitely feels like, okay, there's going to be matters or things that somebody may need to get off the heart, okay? but matters of love too. Know that you are loved no matter what, okay? And there's more than one way to happy. But I'm going to leave the message here, you guys. I really do hope that the reading resonates with someone and you found it helpful in some way. Please feel free to like, share, subscribe to the channel if you have not already. I absolutely love to have you a part of the family here. Talk to me down in the comments, you guys. I love interacting with you, but do be aware of scammers. Unfortunately, they're out there. I'll never ask you to reach out to me or solicit you for any of my services, but you're more than welcome to reach out to me. All of my contact information is in the description box below. If you're interested in a personal reading, BossLadyBtarot.com, you guys. But yeah, that's it, y'all. I'm gonna leave it here. In the meantime, in between time, until next time, I love you.